Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into an inspiring story from Anecdotes of Pious Men by Murtada Mutahari. This story highlights the virtues of piety and equality in Islam. Jowaiber, a man of humble origins, found honor and love through the teachings of Islam. One day, the Prophet Muhammad visited the people of Zalfa and noticed Jowaiber among them. The Prophet advised Jowaiber to marry, but Jowaiber replied, "O Messenger of Allah, I have neither wealth nor beauty, nor do I have a noble descent or lineage. Who will marry me? And which woman would like to be the wife of a poor, short, black, and ugly man like me?" The Prophet Muhammad reassured him, "O Jowaiber, God has changed the individual's worth through Islam. Many people were high-placed in the pre-Islamic society and Islam brought them down. Many were despised non-entities and Islam bestowed them with honor and high rank. Islam abolished the un-Islamic discrimination and pride of lineage. Now all people, irrespective of their color and origin, are equal. Nobody has superiority over others but through piety and obedience to Allah. Among the Muslims, only that person would be higher than you whose virtues and deeds are better than yours." After removing Jowaiber's doubts, the Prophet directed him to the house of Ziyad ibn Lubayd to request his daughter's hand in marriage. Ziyad was one of the wealthiest persons in Medina and commanded high respect among his tribe. When Jowaiber entered his house, he was surrounded by Ziyad's relatives and tribesmen. Jowaiber took a seat, paused for a moment, then raised his head and said, "I have brought a message from the Prophet. Do you wish to hear it confidentially or openly?" Ziyad replied, "A message from the Prophet is an honor to me. Better you tell it openly." Jowaiber then said, "The Prophet has sent me to request your daughter for myself." Ziyad, astonished, asked, "Did he himself make this suggestion to you?" Jowaiber affirmed, "I do not speak on my own accord. Everybody knows me, I am not a liar." Ziyad, still bewildered, said, "Strange. We do not give our daughters to persons of unequal status nor outside our tribe. You go back, I shall go to the Prophet and have a talk with him myself." Jowaiber left the house, murmuring, "By God, whatever the Quran teaches and whatever is the purpose of the prophethood of Muhammad is totally against what Ziyad says." Those nearby heard Jowaiber's murmurings. Zalfa, the lovely daughter of Ziyad and the beauty queen of Medina, also heard these words. She came to her father and asked, "Father, what was that man who just went out saying? And what did he mean?" Ziyad explained the situation to his daughter. Zalfa then expressed her thoughts, "Isn't it possible that he had really sent him, and thus your rejection may amount to disobedience of the Prophet's order?" Ziyad, considering her words, asked, "What do you feel about it?" Zalfa replied, "I feel you should bring him back before he reaches the Prophet, and then go yourself to find out the truth." Ziyad brought Jowaiber back to his house with due respect, and then hurried to see the Prophet. When he saw him, he said, "O Messenger of God, Jowaiber came to my house and brought such and such a message from you. I would like to inform you that our custom is to give our daughters to persons of equal status and belonging to our tribe, who are all your helpers and companions." The Prophet replied, "O Ziyad, Jowaiber is a faithful man. That dignity and honor which you are talking about has now been abrogated. Every believer man is equal, for marriage purposes, to every believer woman." Ziyad returned to his house and explained the matter to his daughter. Zalfa responded, "Please do not reject the proposal put by the Prophet. This matter concerns me. I accept Jowaiber whatever his condition may be. If the Prophet is pleased with it, I am also pleased." The wedding was duly solemnized. Ziyad paid the thmar, marriage gift, from his own wealth and offered good articles to the pair. They asked the bridegroom, "Have you got a house where to take the bride?" Jowaiber replied, "No, I had never thought that I would get a wife and settle in domestic life. It was the Prophet who came suddenly and had a talk with me and sent me to Ziyad's house." Ziyad arranged for him a house equipped with complete household effects and transferred the bride superbly adorned with ornaments and perfumes. Night came. Jowaiber did not know where the house meant for him was. He was guided to the house and led to the bridal chamber. When he saw the house and its equipment and looked at the dazzling bride, his past came to his mind, and he said to himself, "How poor I was when I entered this city. I had nothing, neither money nor beauty, neither any lineage nor family. Now God made these affluences available to me through Islam. Indeed, it is Islam that has brought such changes in the social outlook of the people beyond any imagination. How grateful I am to God for bestowing upon me all these blessings." In spiritual ecstasy, he went to a corner of the room and spent the night in recitation of the Quran and prayer. It was dawn when he came to himself and decided to fast in gratitude to God. When women came to see Zalfa in the morning, they found her untouched. They kept the matter secret from Ziyad. 2 nights and days passed in the same manner. Jowaiber was fasting during the days and praying during the nights. The women of the family of the bride were worried. They thought perhaps Jowaiber was impotent and had no need for a woman. At last, they put the matter before Ziyad. He informed the Prophet. The Prophet called Jowaiber and asked, "Don't you have any desire for a woman?" Jowaiber replied, "Incidentally, I have a very intense desire of that kind." The Prophet asked, "Then why didn't you go near your bride?" Jowaiber explained, "O Prophet of God, when I entered the house, I found myself amidst that affluence. A state of gratitude and devotion took me over. I thought it necessary to offer thanks and prayers to Allah before doing anything. Tonight I shall go near my wife." Jowaiber and Zalfa lived a most happy life. When the call for jihad, holy war, came, he participated in it with the enthusiasm typical of a brave Muslim and achieved martyrdom under the banner of Islam. After his martyrdom, Zalfa was the most sought-after woman for a wife, and people were eager to pay the greatest mahr for her. These stories from Anecdotes of Pious Men remind us of the timeless values of compassion, justice, and humility. We hope you found this tale inspiring. Thank you for watching.